How to publish a Google slideshow or a Google presentation, and some of the uses and benefits of publishing a Google presentation. Um, and here I've created a sample Google presentation, and here I got my slides over on the left hand side. I've created the frame around it to make it just a little bit more visually appealing. What I've done is I've taken some text from today's daily bulletin and just pasted it on each slide. Just again as an example. This is something from College Advising, and then my next slide is something again from College Advising. There's community service announcement, and then the lost and found. And then I've also provided at the very bottom some blank slides. Now I'm going to show you how to publish this instead of just sharing this. Sharing this would be the big blue button. That would give access to anybody you share it with to view this working one, or to view to actually work and change this. What we're going to do is publish it. If you go into File, you go down to where it says Publish to the Web. You'll open up this box right here, and to publish the presentation that you have created, or maybe your students have created, you go to that box and you have some controls here. What I like to do is embed that. That means that they're going to be able to, people will be able to then view your slide presentations in that actual website. It won't be just a link that they click on, it'll be the actual presentation on that portal or on the website. And this is where you set the controls. I like to click Start Slideshow as soon as the player loads, and then restart the slideshow at the very end. This will cause it to be a loop, so it'll continuously just play itself. All right, and then right now I have it set for every 3 seconds. It'll auto advance the slide, but you can change that to, and I'm going to put it for every 10 seconds. All right, and this is a very big. I'm going to put this on the portal right now, but you could actually easily put it on a Google site or anything that accepts an embed code. I'm going to change it to 480 by 389, the small one. And I go a step further, and it's down at the bottom where it says Publish Content and Settings. I click that, and I click this on, which this requires viewers to sign in with their Kingswood Oxford School account. So what that means, if you don't have a Kingswood Oxford School account, you won't be able to see this. So adding a very good layer of security to your presentation. Which then allows us to do a few other things. So again, this is the embed. If you just wanted to provide the link, if you click on the link, again, you have to set the controls. Every, let's say, 10 seconds, you start the slideshow, restart the slideshow, and when you hit publish, you end up getting a link to it. Hit OK, and there's your link. And that's just a link. You can put that link in an email. You can put that link on your portal, on your Google Classroom, or on your Google site. There are many ways, or you can share it through email. But again, let's go back to embed. I'm going to go to the embed code. It's start the slideshow. I'm going to make sure everything's toggled on. It's for 10 seconds. It has generated the iframe code, this HTML code, and that's what you need to embed it on the Kingswood Oxford portal, or on your website, or on your Google site. I'm going to copy that and then go over to my portal page. I'm using my advisee's portal page. I have the calendar on there, but I don't have much else on there, so I'm going to just use that as an example. All right, and I'm going to open up the settings, and in the settings I'm going to click HTML, and in that box I'm going to paste it. I'm going to hit update, and then update the content, and what you will see is the slideshow that I've just created over on Google Presentations. And remember, I set it to set or auto advance every 10 seconds. So it is automatically playing as soon as it loaded, and as you can see, is now auto advancing every 10 seconds. And it's already set. Now, with the beauty of this, I can go to that same Google presentation, that Google slideshow, and I can make changes on that slideshow, and those changes will automatically appear in the embedded slideshow. So it gives you a tool for communication. It gives you a tool for maybe sharing pictures. gives you a tool for the classroom. Let's say you have best works or some works that you want to share with the whole class from several students. Take a picture of it and put it as slides, and then they will appear on this embedded slideshow. All right. Again, there's that blank slides, and I put those blank slides in there just to show you that we can go back to that slideshow, and instead of blank slides, let's fill them with something so that I show you that it automatically will change or update. I'm going to put a couple pictures in here, image. Let's go into image and let's go into Google Drive's photos. And let's see what comes up. There's a Google, got some Google Photos. I'm going to go to 2016. Some pictures that I took when I was out in California. And let's go with this one. And it's going to put it in there. Let's go with another one. Insert another image, and let's go with that one. And I'm going to have to adjust that one a little bit. All right, so let's bear with me. I'm going to, and then center it on that slide. There we are, and let's go with another one, and we'll stop it there. Put another image on there. Okay, and here's that other image. I'm going to just now center it. We'll leave it at that. Sorry for being such a perfectionist, but we'll leave it there. I'm going to get rid of the blank slide. And Google automatically saves things. So I'm going to go over to the portal. So now we're back at the portal. And as you can see, the Google presentation has, I refreshed the page by clicking refresh on the page, but it has automatically refreshed itself, and now the pictures are on there instead of blank slides. So what you have now is an embedded Google presentation, but you control what is on there by going to the actual Google presentation in your Google account in your Drive, and you can change things in this working Google presentation, and it'll automatically feed the embedded Google presentation, so the thing that that people see, or your students see, or maybe you published it to a website and that anybody can see. All right, which brings up some ideas of how you can use this. Think of what you're seeing right now, a bulletin of some kind. Think of athletically, or maybe any kind of event that there were lots of pictures. This is a good way of presenting these pictures. Think of all the big screen TVs that you now see around campus. We can easily have them continuously loop and view or present these Google presentations of some kind. In your classroom, you can fill the slides with work from the students, and as a way of, on your portal page or your Google site, exhibiting a work or exemplary work to your classes. And to take it a step further, for the portal for a lot of us is doesn't allow the students to embed pictures, or doesn't allow the students a lot of more access to creative things. But what you can do here is embed a Google presentation, and back on the actual working Google presentation, what you used to create this, we can share that with your class, or you can think of it, if you're teachers, you can share with other teachers or other administrators, but you can share with other people, giving them access to add to the presentation. And remember, anything that's added to this presentation, let's say more slides that you're working collaboratively with the group now, is automatically saved and then automatically appears on the embedded presentation. So for a class, this is another way for students to be able to participate in this online discussion. You're now giving them a way on the portal to input or embed pictures or embed some kind of dialogue on those Google slides. Many ways you could use this. All right. So I'd be interested to hear some creative thoughts or some ideas that you have now that you know that this is possible. All right. If you're interested in doing this, give me a call, contact me, and we'll be able to get it together. All right.